Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about the transformation leadership, and leadership transformation is very much important in the COVID-19 situations, especially when we discuss about the transformation, especially leadership transformation. It's mean a lot. There are many things we have to do. Pushing versus pulling chains. If there is a push and we can pulse, this is actually main reason that we have to do these things. Like sometimes we have to utilize our push strategy. When we do our push strategy, that time we can go and move in a professional way. On the other hand, if we can move in a pull strategy with our knowledge, with our expertise, with our efficiency, that time it's going to help us to grow our fact in a professional way. So there is a few fact example. We can do proper audit, we can do edicts, we can teachings, we can hammer the idea. This way we can grow and we can make a effective things. If we go for the pool strategy, like example, we have a good idea and we give them remunerations, and with this remuneration they get some proper feedback. This is called incentives. Once we stop teaching addressing a problem, so when we have a teaching methods, and with these teaching methods we are moving from one place to another place, we are discussing with our students, we are discussing our teammates, we are discussing our reasonable person. This way we can grow our economy in an effective way. On the other hand, if we cannot grow these things in an effective way, if we cannot discuss these things in an effective way, we cannot understand that how we can mechanize these things, how we can monetize these things, these times it will not work. Getting shared recognitions of the problem. When we have a different kind of problem, we need a teamwork. So from the teams, like example, when we work together as a team, when we do necessary things in a team, that time there is a bindings and responsibility come, and we can set a good strategy. This strategy can help us to grow this economy in an effective way. Introducing outsider perspective, current view of challenges, even and root cause of challenges. When we have a root cause of challenges, on the other hand we have a current view of challenges, it's definitely gap. So current view of challenges go for the current practices, and challenges are masked. On the other hand, root cause of challenges go for alternative set of practices or challenges resolved. Strategy for managing things, hard forcing, divine and conquers. So when we do for the divine and conquer, we go for the soft fostering, international consensus, faster restraint or forecast, and the robust forecast, advance notice or input, internal educations, anticipating conflict and value international diversity. Forcing or fostering challenges, forcing challenges or fostering challenges. So fostering challenges, we can picking your battles, maintain your resolve, underestimating counter forces, keeping the forcing under control, recovery afterwards. Fostering challenges, building relationship, constructing internal consensus, generating result, maintaining continuous and unprofessional complications. So by this way, we can go for the Don Davies and the Bill Hanson sessions, and we can find out the things, reflections on what leadership mean to you personally. And if we can understand the reflection of our personally, then we can go for identifications. So identifications where your passion lies and the legacy you would like to leave behind from your 2 years in LGO. Then we can go for the begins to formulate a project that will help you achieve your goals and objective. By this way, we can move with the behavior of the good and bad leaders you encountered, reflection on your own leadership actions, track progress toward your leadership development plan. And this way, we can go for the recommended uses during ProSom's plan tours and the David and Hanson seminars. So these are one of the leadership approach we can utilize. This leadership approach can help and grow our economy in a professional way. Beside that, we can discuss more about the leadership, because leadership is a continuous process. Leadership needs improvement. Leadership need a different kind of legal issues. Leadership need to know how to do the wrap up, how to do different kind of things and initiatives. So for that particular things, you have to understand, when we summary leadership activities, we can find X team sharing the last 2 weeks. On the other hand, summer team has reflections. So on the other hand, we can find Sloan team as a long logo. So these are the way we can build up different kind of things. We can develop a learning environment, provide gardening for understanding leadership competencies, provide practices field of distributed leadership within summer teams, create a forum for learning to lead over the next 2 years. For the leadership foundations, we can trades, values, ethics, or go for the sustainable leaderships. We can go for distributed leadership like leading and following. The leadership capabilities, we can understand the situations and stakeholders. Then we go for motivating and learning change. Then we move with the tools and technique like active listening, team roles, self-awareness through the reflection, personal leadership journal. Practice and practice is a major things. So how you survive at the last 2 years? Leave, follow rules within your teams. There is a what word and what did not. There is some feedback I just want to share with you. The group that were most successful in completing the LRC task on time were the group that had one or more standout leaders. Interestingly, sometimes a standout leader was not the appointed leader for the interactions. Often, these standout leaders were able to assemble the observation, warning, and suggestion from the individuals in the team. Then make a film decisions on a single course of actions and focus the team energy or completing the task through the one course of actions. Once the team got moving, these leaders also providing distraction management to keep the team focused, made consecutive decision as more information about the problem was discovered, and consistently communication guidelines to the rest of the team so that each individual know his or her role in the solution. Conversely, team who did not complete the task on time attempts to not have one or more of these standout leaders. Often that would expend 70% of their allowed time is formulating a solution for LRC task. So there are different of things actually happening in these last 11 years. I have really comes to appreciating that having a better understanding of myself is a key to being a leader. I think I was too caught up in doing courses related activities to take on for informal leadership role that would have improve all the LGO community. Some of my classmates did better jobs. I wish I have spent more of my times and understanding my own personal stand, and I think I have learned leaders in LGO is the leadership needs. So these are the way that we can improve our leadership factors. We can develop our leadership factors. We will and we can improve our teamworks. So there is a two factor. One is Steve Jobs factor, dropping out for the schools and calligraphy class. It's a lesson one, that impossible to connect the dots looking forward. I have to trust that dots will connect in the futures. Fired by Apple board, you have got to find what you love doing. And number three, listen to do not be trapped by dogma. CLFM, knowledge sharing, international and domestic plan, admission on new partners, mentor undergraduate, volunteer, sustainability, healthcare, entrepreneurship, charity fundraising, many things actually happening. Beside that, we go for the joint leadership sessions. We can solve the problem for leadership lessons, LGO alumni mentor, leadership lab, plan, track preparation sessions. And these are the way actually we can contribute. We can preparing ourselves with our value, with our learning style, with our coaching. Then we get our experience, we can develop the meaning. Then we go for preserving self insight, perspective, coaching, and crucible. These are the way we can move to the next level. So leadership ultimately a teamwork. Leadership is the way how we can develop our team, how we can solve different kind of critical problem, how we can manage our teams, how we can move to the next level, how we can design our thinking, how we can monitor our thinking. There are many things actually happening through that. leaderships. So with this process, we have to understand that how we can grow our economy and how we can make the better use of things. And this is ultimately the objective of that how we can make major initiatives. So thank you everyone, those who joined today. If you have any kind of specific questions, you can ask me and we will solve many of your problem. Thank you everyone.